Welcome, my friends, to the day we have all been waiting for. Kinda. Sorta. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I was looking forward to this day for so very long. And nothing, my friends, has changed. In fact, in just about now, I could close my game and I could reload it with the full version of FM26. And the only thing that will change is that the little bug on the bottom that says this is a beta version is going to go away. And the little one over here, which is behind my head, which says report bug. So you know what I am doing today? I am not downloading the update because this is a beta version of FM26, and I'm going to leave it that way for today. We do expect there to be an update, hopefully a rather sizable one, tomorrow. God, this is loud. Where's the... I think I put my headphones on backwards. All I hear is music. Let's go. We are not going. We are staying exactly where we are. We are in charge of the Everton Women. We have been since the beginning of the beta, and that is not changing for right now. Because while they expect that the update that is to come will be generally save compatible, I believe there are going to be some database updates as well that will not be. So to get started on something with a database that may or may not do what we need it to do, to me, seems like a fool's errand right now. Just looking on the recruitment screen because we are trying to hopefully improve our team, but I don't know how we're going to do it. I have absolutely no idea. We've got the match coming up against Spurs in the FA Cup. Then we've got a League Cup tie against Manchester City before returning to league play at home at Goodison Park against Brighton and Hove Albion. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I already have almost as many people watching on YouTube this live stream that watched the video that I put out yesterday. I am very unhappy right now with YouTube and their algorithm. They literally put the video out in front of fewer people than I have subscribed to the channel. And that just makes absolutely zero sense to me. Especially because everybody else's videos are getting thousands upon thousands of views. I got my customary dozens. I've had more people tune in to like a random mid Let's Play video where nothing spectacular happens. And I'm a little cheesed off about that. I admit it. I am also incredibly upset because I put up this video where I didn't absolve FM of their sins. SI, excuse me. I did not absolve SI of their sins that they have perpetrated against this community over the last 2 years. I did praise them for canceling FM25 because seeing the state of FM26, it was painfully obvious that that game that they would have released was a steaming pile of shit. Everything we saw was paled in comparison to what we have now. What we didn't see, thank God we didn't see it, because that could have just been the most atrocious thing that has ever been perpetrated upon the fan base of a franchise that is as long and as storied as this one. So what I did say is that FM26 is not the game that we want it to be, but somewhere deep down there is that game. And I have no music all of a sudden. I have absolutely no idea why. What do we want to listen to? Let's do this. What is this? The Super Deluxe Edition. Oh, hell no. What the hell is this? No, let's just go regular. We're going regular. Oh, what the hell is this Super Relax Edition? It should be out. So if you had your Steam open, you might need to exit out of Steam in order to update it. It is supposed to be out. Now, like I've already said, I do not plan on downloading it right now today. Because all it's going to do is take away that this is a beta version bug. There are no changes. They already announced yesterday via FM Assist, which is their kind of support. Oh, I forgot that I had made an agreement to send Maltby out to Sun. Oh, that's right. We bought Maltby specifically and told her we were going to send her out. Is it out is an excellent question. Let me pull open my Steam here. I don't think it's going to... Now, if I exit Steam, is it going to close my game? That's a question. So with the console version, you're obviously going to get to play. And yeah, it's closing out my... Fine. I'll download the damn thing, okay? I'm going to download it. I'm saving the game. You do have an update queued. It shouldn't take very long. Did I just tell it to update it? Where's my save? I mean, I haven't really done anything, so let's quit the game and exit. We'll throw this up. I don't know what the hell's happening now. I broke Football Manager. I can't actually exit out of the game. Oh, that is just bloody. I can't even all that for. Yeah, it's not letting me exit though. Can I quit to the start screen? No. Ha! I destroyed it. Unbelievable. Hold on. Oh, that's better. Problem with an east-facing window. Play on Epic. Have you been able to do anything with that? You shouldn't need to uninstall. It should be just a... If you already have the game downloaded... Can I load? I can't do anything. All right. Let me bring up my task manager now. Where is FM? It literally is just called FM now, by the way. Stop moving around. Alphabetical order. End task. Any day now. There we go. All right, let me reopen my Steam as soon. There we go. So we're going to update it. Fine. You guys, you convinced me to update it. I'm assuming I can. Yes, so update is queued. It is updating Football Manager. This should not take very long at all. Because from what I've been told, nothing's really being updated. Not today. We do expect a large update to come tomorrow. And that is what we've all been waiting for. I'm at 59%. 1.2 gigs to remove the beta tag? Actually, yeah, that sounds, well, no, I'm at 82%, I'm at 3.4, oh, that's megabits per second. I'm not paying attention to how large it is. There we go, now we can play. Now we can play Football Manager. Unbelievable. Like, I literally just got finished saying that not giving them credit, but not even giving them a pass, but just being like, hey, it's gonna be fine. Everybody come, like all the people who were like yelling and screaming. Now, and I did my fair share of yelling and screaming a year ago. I admit that. I own that. My most watched video on YouTube is me yelling and screaming about FM25. But they seemed like they were finally starting to do it right. And last week with putting out patches on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to take care of issues made me feel like SI were turning a corner. Made me feel that they were finally doing something right. Did I see? No, I actually watched the game live, although I missed the very end because the lady friend always seems to call at the same time during the day. Yes, it has come out. You'll notice if you look in the bottom left corner, it no longer says this is a beta version. Sadly, it is still the same game. Nothing has changed. Fluff, I will see you in a little bit. Roblox Master, thank you for joining me as well. You, Limon, thank you very much. Fly to try, I appreciate it. All of you guys watching on YouTube, thank you very much for being here. I cannot stress enough just how important I find you guys. And, of course, everybody on Twitch, all of the stalwarts who have been here and keep coming back. I appreciate that as well. Oh, shut up, dog. Somebody's walking across the street, man. It's fine, girl. It's fine. Nobody's coming to get you. So we are at an interesting place in the save here. So we're continuing our beta save for those of you just joining us. Because there's really no point until they update the game fully. There is really no point in starting something new. If you are not seeing the game update ready to go, if you've already downloaded it, if you don't see update, you do need to fully exit out of Steam. I do not recommend doing it with the game open because that will wreak havoc. Who knew that was how things worked? Benny, yeah, I am. So I'm here today. I'm hoping to be here Saturday night. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm just unavailable. We're in tech. My show opens on Friday night. But because we're doing the show in a middle school, we can't do Saturday night performances, so they're matinees. So I'll be done. And I was expecting people to come on Saturday, and now they're not, so it's fine. Thank you very much. I actually might do that. I did my death scene, like, for real for the first time last night, and fucking killed my knees. Absolutely killed my knees. I do need to confirm the transfer of Maltby to Sunderland out on loan. That was something that we said we would do, as I mentioned before. We brought her in. Honestly, I don't know where I can see her transfer history. Is it under career? Yeah, we brought her in from Aston Villa. We had her play a match, but when we brought her in, we promised that we would loan her out for the season for some seasoning. We're actually fairly decent, in my opinion, at that left back position. I have found a new striker. So Isabel Goodwin, we brought her in towards the end of the last stream. She's made only the one appearance for us. She had some good opportunities, but was unable to score a goal. Much befitting an Everton striker. By the way, Dave, how you feeling, man, after surgery? I hope everything's going well. I'm glad to see you here. I saw your notes earlier. And I think just to, kind of give you like the big picture of what you were talking about on Discord with your tactics, is if you want there to be fluidity, you kind of need to move guys around a lot. So like if you want your right back moving up to DM, for example, and kind of everything shifting over between, and I'm not saying this is how Sunderland plays. I wasn't able to watch them closely enough. I was watching the game on my phone while I was at work. I wasn't able to like really analyze how they did what they did. They did it very effectively, and I've got to say, and I said this in the Discord, fair play. I think if Everton was able to play the second 45 the way they played the first 45, they would have won that match. If Sunderland played the first 45 the way they played the second, they would have won the match. I felt it was very evenly matched up. And it was not one of those bottom of the table type of even matchups. I think both teams played well. Both teams did decent jobs in exploiting weaknesses, however small they were, in the others. I think losing Njaye early really hurt Everton. I thought Barry missing the sitter, while understandable, it happens all the time. It feels more... It feels bigger because it's just what seems to happen with Everton strikers is they just are unable to find the back of the net and take advantage of opportunities that they are able to get. And I think Carlos Alcaraz should have passed off, and like that breakaway toward the end of the match where Everton had the chance to actually win the damn thing, and I feel like he got the yips, and it was highly disappointing. But this is a 23-year-old striker Isabel Goodwin. We brought her in. I don't remember how much we paid for her. Looking up that kind of stuff, just, I don't know, man. Like, it's just so hard to find anything. I don't know where anything is still. And I've been playing this for like 90-plus hours. I've been playing an offline save where I was testing out what like doing journeyman-type stuff would be. And I'm actually enjoying that. I'm with Orsha in the 2nd division of Belarus. Having some success in that save. I've got a home and an away tactic. 275 on some panel. Oh yeah, bought by Everton for 275. Good eyes there, Daltane. Thank you very much. So very glad to bring her in from the London City Lionesses. Didn't get a lot of playing time this year after seeing quite a bit with the Lionesses and Sheffield United the year before. 32 goals in 2 seasons, but she hasn't found the back of the net yet so far in 2025-26. Hopefully she will. So we took care of that. Benny, I'm good. How are you? I'm a little, fantastic game. So my cousin and his wife were at the match in Chicago. They are natives. They live in Evanston. How can I forget the name of Evanston? I really wanted to go to Northwestern, to be perfectly honest with you. They went down and were obviously highly disappointed. I haven't heard from them since. They're also Liverpool fans, so I'm not crying. 57 goals in 117 matches in your save. She didn't leave London City. Beautiful. So I'm really hoping that she will be able to do something for us. We've got a whole bunch of focuses going on. The transfer window does remain open. Yuka Momiki is coming back. Now, right now, so here's the thing. We were running a tactic that involved a number 10, which made Momiki a viable player. Now, she could play on the right-hand side, but we've got Tony Payne out there. She's doing pretty well. Gago is doing pretty well. She is our highest scorer with 6. But Kelly Snooze is coming on. She's got 5. You have a question. Go for it. I am here to answer your questions in as mediocre a way possible. If I told you, I'd be just... no, I actually would expect it, my friend. You're still... I mean, that was like a year ago, right? That was more than a year ago. Oh my God, dog, shut your hole. First off, let me put these on back the right way. 14 months ago. You are an absolute wild man, my friend. So I'm thinking I want to get a 10 involved. I do have this narrow phallic tactic. And I'm not sure how well this would work. I mean, it would be able to make use of Momiki. It would be able to make use of McEnany, who could also play up front. And she's been kind of like our third choice in striker right now. But then that means, like, what do? I got Gago up there. But, like, then Payne is completely out of the side. Like, do I try something? But the wide play has been pretty decent for us. Do we go in a completely different direction? When do they... Oh, I did this just for fun. I was playing around with 5 at the back. I am using a 5 at the back offline, though, and it's been... We were a team that was favored for relegation, currently sitting, I think, 14th in an 18-team league, but we're like 10 points clear already, and we're not even halfway through the season, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, that's right. We're losing Galley at the end of the year, which is fine. Like, I like Galley, but like we made that transfer. No, wait. What's 7-1? How bad do Wolves look? Wolves men? Or like, are we talking real life or are we talking about in game? Guess I always got to qualify that. In real life, oh my God. They just fired their manager. But it's not the manager, man. They are just... Wolves are absolutely toothless right now. So part of me wants to go back to... But now I've got Snooze and Goodwin, and both of which are either strikers or they play on the outside. They might be worse than Derby County. I think that is definitely possible. I kind of like Derby County just in general. Like, I don't have any like super affinity for Derby County, but maybe it was when, I like Derby County because they had gotten that massive points deduction and still almost stayed up. Goodwin right, Gago left, and Snooze up top with a 10. Maybe cash in on Tony Payne. I mean, she's getting up there. She's 30 years old. She's got a year and a half left on her contract. Has some value to her. Or obviously she could be a backup. All right, so let's do this for now. Let's do that. Oh, I can't do that. Move. So Snooze up top, Gago, Goodwin, and then Payne will be replaced, obviously, by Momiki. We have let go of our like backup center mid, and where is she? Where'd she go? Like, we haven't gotten rid of her yet. She's still here. I don't have unavailable filtered out. She's definitely not in the U21s. What happened to what's-her-face? These are all old. Where's my transfer history? There it is. Transfer history. All right, so we've loaned out Van Gool. We loaned out Maltby. We brought in Jackie Meisner. We brought in Isabel Goodwin, excuse me. Like, we don't have the transfers out. Future transfers? Where is it? Like, this is future transfers. But I don't have my future transfer out. None of my future transfers out, by the way. Full game. Best football manager ever. I am trying so hard, guys. So very hard. All right, this is what I want for in possession. Let's look at the instructions. Let's go standard because more direct is not really helping us. Go a little bit wider. Higher tempo is fine. Counterattack. Let's be a bit more expressive, shall we? And we're going to play for set pieces. I like that. Tracks. People forget they're hiding. Distribute to the center backs. That works for me. Bypass the press. We're going to try to play through the press. It absolutely has. So it's the pain points. And Gray Haired Gaming used a great term, and it was friction. There's a lot of friction to do what you need to do. Like, it's... There's so many, like, areas of resistance. Wait. Oh, I don't want to play making wing back. It's a put on. I want the advanced wing back. I don't want playmaking. I don't want her tucking in. I want her going over because I want Gago coming in here. Yeah, see, that looks a little better. We got the two backs, the center mids, and we got to figure out what we're going to do with them specifically. Gago comes in and in support of Snooze. Goodwin stays out here. Although I might want to do the backwards, although I don't know about Weinreuter going forward. Really balanced. Everything balanced. Let's dribble a little bit more. And progress. We're going to do balanced on that as well. I don't want to go one side or the other. And as we get here, we're going to hit early crosses. Aiming for Snooze in the middle. And discourage shots from distance. Although, Momiki's pretty good at that. Let us whip our crosses in as well. Oh, I am not... Look, Dave, I am all... Aside from the fact that I'm supporting, I am all behind Sunderland. I obviously didn't want them to go up second yesterday. Like, because that would just mean that they beat Everton. I'm glad that we took the point on the road at the Stadium of Light. It always does seem that Everton does get something for the most part from Sunderland matches. I appreciate the appreciation y'all showed for your homegrown goalkeeper. Oh, here it is, Hayashi. Hayashi's going out. How did I not see her? That leaves Vignola as a backup here. Izzy Hobson backing up Kitagawa. She can kind of go anywhere, though. Although I'd like to keep her on the outside. McEnany is the backup to Momiki. We've got Robinson in here on the right-hand side, potentially. Ishikawa, I like. Meisner we brought in because Kenzie Weir just... I don't know. Oh, that was so... I loved that. I absolutely love that. And I loved how the Sunderland players specifically came and gave Pickford's son love. Like, they went out of a lot of them, from what I saw, went out of their way to, like, you know, fist bump and everything like that. Yeah, the split jersey was cool. What roles do we want here for I mean, obviously we want Galley to be more of a channel midfielder, I think. No, I don't think you did. How did you choose Sunderland? Sunderland. I'd love to hear everybody's stories of how they came to be supporters of their team, especially those of us who are not native to the country of the teams that we support. I'm going to try Momiki in this free roll. Got to go free roll. And you know what? I think I'm going to leave the out of possession the same. I'm going to leave out of possession the same. I might change some roles. Yeah, you know what? I want you to be Momiki. I want you to track. And you're going to be the central outlet. One screening, one pressing. I like the idea of that. Track back and support the defense. All right, this is what we're going to do. This is going to be our setup. In fact, I'm even going to save this. Everton 1.1. I'm going to save it to L. Another thing that easily could and should have been fixed. Do I have my bench set up the way that I want? I definitely think I want Weir on the bench if possible. Yeah, screw Hayashi. McEnany's out there. You're in the UK for a work trip in May. Flew back to the States the Sunday after the playoff final. Took a late flight so you could do a little touristing on Sunday morning. Okay. And I assume you were in the general Weir River area. Is that it? The Weir River? All right. Let's end this poor run of form. Trust you to make a difference. Trust you to make a difference. Make me proud. None of that really worked. Oh, I forgot about this. You know what? I don't even feel like... I'm going to send my assistant. I do not feel like talking to the media right now. I just want to get in. Just want to get bedded in. It has been a while since I have played with this team. I hate that the players like emerge from inside the wall. So many things. So many things that I just wish were better. Do we have things set up? Extended highlights, fine. We can kick this up a little bit. Dynamic sideline, like it. Let's bump that up a little. There we go. All right, Ishikawa heading it forward. Izzy Goodwin now on the right side. Moves it inside. She's got Olivia Holt on her, but back for Ishikawa, freeing it across for Meisner. Is she going to find Haley Ladd? No, she's gone for Kitagawa. Played it into the box. Kelly Gago, she's got it. Into the middle. Galley is there, and she puts it wide. But we are getting women into the box early on in this match. So you went to the British Library because you're a calligrapher, which is cool in my book, and they have an incredible collection of illuminated manuscripts. Now, are those the ones that... What's an illuminated manuscript? Galley, throwing it forward. There's Goodwin. Edge of the box, cuts inside, pass nailed in, shoots, and puts it over off of the fingertips of Oostergaard. And we don't get to see the corner. Oh, the way these highlights work, man, it's just absolutely killing me. All right, Meisner from the dead ball spot. I mean, we're seeing the majority of the ball here right now. One thing we haven't seen is Yuka Momiki get involved in this match at all. Good job by Gago winning it back. Snoise, Momiki, cutting through, shooting from range. Now I'm beginning to regret. Around lunchtime, we walked across the street to the Euston Flyer pub. As you were heading back to King's Cross, you happened to pass the hotel where Sunderland was staying. Oh, that's right, because they do the playoff at Wembley, of course. Should have known that right from the jump. Come on, Kitagawa, get out there. Get on that. Let's go. Naz crossing it in. Thomas puts the header on goal, but over the bar. Unfortunately, Spurs starting to get into this game a little bit more. Now, our possession still sucks ass, although getting a little bit better. We're creeping up closer. There it is, 50%. Love it. Everton corner, Yuka Momiki. Sending it in, looking for Ishikawa. It's played snooze. Meisner blocked by Rybrink and out. It'll be a corner on the near side. Oh, so did you join the lines of supporters? Weinreuter in, can't get it past Bueller. Olivia Holt. 2 on her, and she still sneaks past up that near sideline. Holt still free with it, chugging forward to the byline, cuts it back, all the way outside the D to Summonin, dropping for Antonin, Summonin. Spence, Summonin, Nas. That shot will be blocked. Great job by Ishikawa, but the flag is up regardless. Every player, every staff member, every coach stopped and personally thanked every one of the supporters. Love it. That's like something you only see in hockey, where you have a high concentration of Canadian players. I've always felt that hockey players have been very generous with their time and affection for their supporters. Kitagawa in, Gali. Snooze! Oh! What a great opportunity for snooze. And that's a great, honest story, man. Like, if you don't have a team, you pick the team that finds you. And that's what you did. I did the same thing with Everton in my own way. Like, I looked at Everton and I saw the history. I saw just the blue-collar nature of the town. And it reminded me of the Philadelphia Flyers teams that I have always loved. It reminded me of those 93 Phillies. Gago with a drive, and Oostergaard parries it away. It'll be out for a throw. Weinreuter, Goodwin, has her cross blocked by Holt. Comes out to Spence with space along that near sideline. Ishikawa comes to cut her off. Weinreuter able to get back. Spence with it. Goodwin tracking back. We'll try to put some pressure on Nilden, but Spurs remain in control as Rybrink leaves it to Bartrip. Back for Rybrink, still in Spurs territory, finding Naz across the midfield stripe. We have played 20 and a half minutes in this match. Still no score. So far, the opportunities have gone towards Everton, but Spurs threatening. Naz in. Cuts it left. Into the middle, it'll sneak through the Weinreuter. Schnooze, excuse me, playing it to Rybrink. I don't think I'm ever going to get her name right. And I'm really just assuming it anyway. Now, there have been no folks from her native land who have gotten on my case, so I consider that a win. Nilden looking back post. Nas into the middle. Drew Spence is there. Puts it home past Courtney Brosnan, and 21 and a half minutes into this match, Spurs have taken the lead in the FA Cup. Industrial City, yeah, absolutely. So, like, everything just kind of clicks. Come on, Izzy. Ahead, Aurora Ghali. Goodwin in Momiki. Blocked. Comes out to Ladd, and what a save by Oostergaard. I can absolutely see that. Started your FM26 game on PS5. It sounds like you might have to turn that on. Exactly what I'm playing again. Tell if there is sound. I imagine this stuff. No, there is no music like in like FC25. Like there's not like background music. The music is your Champions League themes, your Europa League themes, and I think even the Premier League theme is in there if you're playing in the Prem. But it's also an option you have to turn on. I don't think it's on by default. I personally have turned mine off, so I don't know. There are sounds. They are, I'm going to call them erratic. Like, I feel like sometimes they go in and out. Oh, Schnooze is in, and she scores! Kelly Gago putting the ball over the top. Katja Schnooze able to slot it home, and it's Everton 1, Spurs 1. Welcome in games for you, by the way. Thank you very much for joining us today. I mean, that one just snuck past Oostergaard, but I will take it. Yeah, there are no start menu sounds. I don't think there ever have been. I've never actually played on console, so I can't say what console is like. But yeah, there are no like, there's no like clicking sounds. There's no like whooshing as a menu changes. FM has always been a very insular experience. Not that that's right, wrong, or indifferent. It just is. But I do hope you enjoy the game, and I hope you guys get the benefit of a nice big patch tomorrow as well. Kitagawa up to Gago. Naz gets back, but Gago pushes it past her before she's taken down. Naz has got to be dirty. Come on, show the flag. I think you have too. I mean, you're enjoying a resurgence of Sunderland football. And you're welcome, Games. Hopefully I was of help. The only other thing I would check is see if you have the sound up on your TV. There are plenty of times I get to go a back post. Isabel Goodwin just couldn't sneak it inside. Oh, Bruins! You know, it has been so long since I've got to say this, but fuck the Bruins. Think you're going to get a Dan Ballard kit as a Christmas gift to yourself? I want to get myself a new Everton kit. Just make sure you have the sounds on in the settings then. Goodwin sending it across. Kelly Gago powers it past Oostergaard, and Everton takes a 2-1 lead. Isabel Goodwin with her first goal contribution in an Everton kit in her second appearance. And I'm so glad the 23-year-old signed with us. I was thinking about getting the road kit as well. Because my old kit... So, I mean, admittedly, I bought my old kit for like $10. I've got a black one, I've got a dark blue one, I've got this one, and I've got like a darker gray one. Dude, well, I mean, it's not like I've been completely gone. I was completely gone for a while. Life has just been busy, but I would see. So also, I'm kind of getting screwed by SI on this. So I've been off on the last couple of Tuesdays from work because I've had commitments at night. I normally work late, and instead of just going to work, like I was like, I need the time off anyway. The only thing I didn't like about the kit they wore yesterday, I don't like the central badge. I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Snooze. Up Kitagawa. Pushing it forward. Kitagawa. Deep byline cross, and it's going to hit the side netting. So I was expecting Tuesday, the 21st of October, to be the beta release day because that was 2 weeks before the stated release date of today. It was not. So we kind of played a little bit with our old save. And then I came on, I think I came on Thursday. You know, the day the beta released. But it just wasn't the same. And then today is full release date. I was all excited to kind of get things going. Kelly Gago this time could not get it past Oostergaard. I was all excited to get things started with whatever save, or at least have the conversation of what save we're going to do. And we can actually still do that. But the full release is just removing the "this is a beta" bug from the bottom corner and making it even harder to report bugs. Like, they're not going to update the game until tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow. I've got shit to do tomorrow. Like, today is my day, and it's fine. We're just keep playing what we've been playing. I mean, obviously the game is better now than when it started. Hopefully it gets much better tomorrow. If they've worked all weekend and yesterday and today, and we don't see a marked improvement in the things that everybody is having issues with. Great steal by Gago. Gago leaves it out wide. Kitagawa looks to move it inside. Gets around Bartrip. Drops it back. Haley Ladd. Blasted into Rosie. Wait. A, B, C, D, E, F. No. Let me check out the this kid if I can get into my Discord here. Yeah, so not me as I responded to you, by the way. Very unintuitive. Your advice for starting is to keep your in possession and out of possession mostly the same. I actually haven't done that. I mean, I kind of have. Galley into the middle. Thomas back for summoning, but that's going to go way high and wide. It does. I get that. I absolutely get that. Where did you put it? In football here? Oh, there we go. Just waiting for it to load up. Now, I got to say, I mean, I like it because, I'm a huge fan of the color. But why is the Sunderland away kit blue? Y'all are red and white. Why is it blue? That is one thing I don't understand about a lot of football kits is that, like, the team has colors and then one of their kits just completely ignores that. Like Manchester City, the sky blues, they've got the beautiful sky blue kit, and then they have pinks, sometimes yellow. Oh, snooze was offside anyway. Like Everton's obviously got the blue. They've had the white. 16 shots on goal. Kind of like that. No changes to be made as we lead this FA Cup tie against Spurs. Now, Spurs are ahead of us on the table. That looked like that was a great through ball, too. All right, Bueller across. Rybrink drops it back. Oostergaard. We didn't really set any new instructions for the out of possession, did we? Oh, what a steal by Goodwin. Great patience. She's got a couple of ladies in the middle. Cuts it inside. Momiki drops it. Aurora Gali off of the crossbar. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I just, maybe if there was like blue in the badge somewhere, like to incorporate that. It just feels kind of out of left field. Meisner wins it, but too far in front of Gago, so Naz will bring it up the near side. Kitagawa giving her a little bit of space. Oh, come on. And look, Yuko Momiki's on a 6.6. She hasn't done anything. I just don't know what the best role for her is in this offense. Goodwin. Through ball. Galley's in. She's got women in the middle. Knocked away by Ottenen. Great tackle. Galley goes down, thinking there might be a call. Shouts for a penalty from the Everton fans, but not getting anything. Weinreuter. Look at Galley, all wide open. Haley Ladd right there. Galley turns, fires, and it's stopped by Oostergaard. Well, that's good. Then that makes sense. But like Chelsea, was it last year or the year before where they had just that god-awful yellow striped thing? We're really turning the pressure on. I think we have finally unlocked offense with this team. We just need to connect a little bit more. And I think moving Goodwin out to the right was a great shout. Keeps her in there, allows us to get the 10 involved. Sent in, headed on, Gago, and what a save by Oostergaard. Oostergaard is just eating us alive right now. Like, this should be 4-1 right now. Momiki back to Weinreuter. Around the side. Goodwin into the middle. Kelly Gago. Oh. Tierno Barry missing the header. The only play, that is a good question. Gago, I think it's 16. 16 jumping reach. 13 heading. She should be able to make those. Cleared away. There's Goodwin. All right. That was probably not the best. Not the best, but I'm not going to be upset about that. Kelly Gago has been a revelation for us. I think she's been an excellent player. Weinreuter is doing okay. Goodwin cuts it in. Sends it across. Gago will chase it down. Keep it in the corner. Back for Kitagawa. Looking in front of the net. It goes over everyone. Goodwin pokes it out. Weinreuter. Galley. Goodwin. Just wide. I wish I could bring up the game stats here. And we're doing this all unbalanced, which makes me feel fantastic. What is this role? Oh, holding halfback. I'm in the out of possession, aren't I? Let's get Izzy in there. I like Izzy Hobson. I want to see her do a little bit of something here. Maybe if I change this role a little bit. Let's go with the inside wing back. See how that works. See if that doesn't mess with anything. I am a little worried. You know what? Let's get Stenovic in there because I'm a little worried with Kitagawa on that yellow card now. So we will make those 2 changes. And hopefully we don't give up an equalizer to the Spurs like right now because, that's just kind of the way things sometimes find their way working in Football Manager. All right, Elise Stenovic brings it up the sideline, moves it to her right, finds Gago in a little bit of space, drops it for Haley Ladd, back out wide, Stenovic. Naz does get in front of her. I'm not sure what she's waiting for. Stenovic pushing it forward, looking back post, finding Izzy Goodwin. But Oostergaard able to make yet another relatively routine save. Highlight continues until it doesn't. I do also love the instant ratings. That every player has a rating. Ladd taking her time up ahead. Stenovic. Ladd to Gago. Over to Hobson. She'll play it out to Goodwin. I kind of like that. Goodwin pushes it past her man and scores! Isabel Goodwin makes it 3. Izzy Hobson with the change in role. Put her in the perfect position to make that play out wide to Goodwin. Oh, did you see her give a little shoulder? I have not. Gago got 2 goals against Villa on Sunday in real life. I sadly don't really follow the Everton women closely, and it's just because it's not as readily available to me. Goodwin still going, gets past Thompson. Goodwin crosses it over. Kelly Gago can't get it underneath. All right, Mamiki. I didn't mean to click on you. I meant to sub you out. We're going to bring in Maria McEnany. And Galley's going to come out for Karen Holmgard. You know what? Honestly, Bruins, I am. I think it brings a different dimension to the game because I've been playing on the men's side offline. So I've seen both. I like that the finances are a little bit more realistic. It's still a challenge because I don't really know the players as well as I would like. Like I knew Katja Schnuz. I knew about Elise Stenovic. I knew about Yuka Momiki. And I knew about Tony Payne. Other than that, these are all new players to me. But it's also given me a chance to figure things out because I don't really have a lot of preconceived notions about who these teams are supposed to be, who these players are supposed to be. I mean, I did have an unrealistic expectation of Schnuz, to be honest with you. And she kind of fell out of favor with me for a while. And then I start she was kind of riding the bench for a bit because Gago was playing so well. And at the time I was using, it was a 4-2-3-1, so I only had the single striker up top. And I didn't really realize just how good Gago could be on that back post as a winger. But I put Snooze in a League Cup match, and she scored 2 and looked fantastic doing it. And frankly, she's been exceptional in this game. I mean, a 7.5 rating, but picking up a goal, Izzy Goodwin, what a pickup for us. I originally brought Goodwin in, I'm going to be honest with you, to replace Katja Schnuz. And now finding a way to get them all involved. And because I do have backup, I think I'm going to move on Tony Payne. I think I can do that with a certain amount of confidence. Good block by Gago. Back of the head. Bruin. So you've got to think of it like a journeyman save, where you start playing in the second tier of Belarus. Like, you don't know any of those guys, so you plug them in, you figure it out, and you have a good time doing it. Yes, you can. So when you load a country, and I can show you this when we get out of the match. 4 minutes added on. Great steal by Home Guard. McEnany out lad. Gago feeds Schnooze. Cut up by Rybring, which cuts it inside. Splits the defense and scores. Katja Schnooze with the goal. Kelly Gago picking up her second assist of the match. 2 goals for Schnooze. A goal and 2 assists for Gago. A goal and an assist for Goodwin. Izzy Hobson picking one up for good measure. Yeah, so Bruins, what you do is when you load a country, it automatically loads both the men's and women's leagues if there is a women's league available. Now, you can then go in and turn off the women's league or the men's league. Either way. But, like, even in my journeyman, so I didn't start off in Belarus. I started off in Ireland. And I loaded a whole bunch of leagues. I was just testing my laptop out as well. I started in Ireland. When I left the Irish job, I was applying for both men's and women's jobs. It's hard to differentiate. It wasn't like super clear when it was happening, because I was like, I'm not going to apply for Aston Villa. But then I'm like, wait, it's the Aston Villa women. Maybe I can get that job. I don't remember if it was specifically Villa, but this is going to be a nice victory for the Everton Women. And we're starting off stream with a win, my friends. Everton 4, Spurs 1, and the Toffees advance in the FA Cup. Who are we going to take? I have absolutely no idea. But that was a fantastic, fantastic match for us. Let's just give the second answer like we usually do. 54 grand, and we took our chances in the FA Cup. Now, we are currently in the hole by quite a bit. We've got a lot of wage available. We're only spending about like 35 grand out of like 85. Goodwin, top of the pops for Everton. You were superb, my dear. Very, very happy. I'm going to filter. I don't know why it keeps resetting to that. Who is looking for a right winger? Like, if I sell Tony Payne, I want to sell her outside of the league. Now, a lot of people seem to want her. And I'm willing to do this. So, I mean, Payne, she's got 2 goals and 11 appearances for the team so far. 3 assists. But 6.53 average rating. She just has not really been what we needed her to be. So we are going to, let's offer her out to Leverkusen. And she's worth what? All right, let's offer her for 250 and see what they say. What I need, so I need to know where to find that list, because I am willing to go down that journey. Now I'm going to say, so of the 1,001 albums you need to, I'm going to say off the top of my head, I've definitely listened in their entirety to 60 of them. I mean, of course, the way music goes now, it's, you know, doing full albums is, well, I guess it's kind of easy. You put a link in the general channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Holy shnikes. Biz is streaming right now. Yeah, I only recognize one of them off the top of my head. Oh, wait, no, two. There's Ziggy Star. I haven't listened to Ziggy Stardust. I have listened to Rumors, that's for sure. Let's see which ones I've listened to as we go through our news reports here. I love the way that we play. Oh, Jess Brady got injured, but doesn't really that don't matter to me. So lots of Sinatra in the early days. Oh, so it's not one album a year. It goes in order of the link. Hey, Real Talk, what's up? How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Lots of Frank Sinatra early on. In the Wee Small Hours and Songs for Swingin' Lovers. Then there's Elvis Presley by Elvis Presley. Louis Prima's The Wildest. Tragic Songs of Life from the Living Brother. Let's just get to the ones that I've actually listened to in its entirety. I mean, this is like a huge... There's a huge swing. I mean, you go from Little Richard, here's Little Richard, to Brilliant Corners from Thelonious Monk. Leverkusen do not want Tony Payne. All right, so we're going to need to do something different. Let's see who wants to make an offer. Nobody. She's not generating any interest. Zero interest. No intermediary interest. Son of a bitch. What Real Talk, what's tonight for you? There's Count Basie. Tito Puente. I saw Tito Puente live once. Yeah, I've listened to The Wall. Kind of blue. Time Out by Dave Brubeck. I've listened to a lot of it. Oh, the New York election. Yeah, we're not going to get into the politics of it, but I know where you're coming from. Yeah, so far I've not listened to a single one of these. Now, I used to play... So Booker T and the MG's Green Onions is on here. That was the song I used to play when I was an oldies disc jockey when I was 24. And with the Beatles. I've listened to With the Beatles. For what that's worth. I mean, really, who hasn't? And I used to have to back time before my show started. We would have the news at 6 a.m. This was Saturday morning, so on Saturday, 6 to 10. And Maya Melgard. I'll look at Maya Melgard. There she is. She plays for, is that Lyngby? Or Lynn? I'm guessing that's Lyngby, right? That's got to be. It's Norway, right? 16 years old. It's going to cost me some money. I'll scout her, though. Gotten on new meds? Congratulations. I actually took mine today, which is a very rare thing. But so I would back time to the news because I would play Green Onions. I would play Green Onions by Booker T and the MGs. Ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Semi-final draw for the League Cup. Either Man City or Everton is going to play Arsenal in the English Women's League Cup semi-final. So we made it to the quarters. We were perfect. 100 videos and TikToks in 15 days. I uploaded one video, got 20 views. Like I thought a video like on opinions on Football Manager would get some traction, but I literally got. Hold on, I can look at it again now because I want to see if anything's changed. All right, so we're up to 23 views, 243 impressions. That is bullshit. Just to give you an idea. My last stream, well, that's only a little bit more than my last beta stream. God. Like, I honestly think YouTube is just like, who's going to make us money right now? Achtung, baby. What, are you doing like is it like a random? Are you doing like randomly? Will I get more views on Twitter? I posted it on Twitter. 93 impressions on Twitter last time I checked. Hard Day's Night. I realize most of these I haven't listened to the whole thing. Rubber Soul I have. Basically all the Beatles ones are going to be. Revolver, obviously. Pet Sounds. I've listened to Pet Sounds. I mean, I'll do all these again. You know, if I got to listen to 1001. I started watching Everton in 2021 when Rafa Benitez took over. Wow. Like, Sergeant Pepper. I've listened to Sergeant Pepper's probably 1,001 times. So, music for so many of these. White Album again, hundreds of times I've listened to the White Album. None of the. I've never listened to all of these. I like the full album. Like, I've listened to a lot of Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison, but probably not the whole thing. Abbey Road, obviously. I'm sure Let It Be is on here. I mean, it's gotta be, right? I mean, some of these are Johnny Cash at San Quentin. Where's Toto? I mean, I've listened to Toto 4. Is that on here? Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. I think I've listened to the whole thing. Now, some of these don't seem like album. Like, was American Pie the name of an album as well as the song? Imagine was Imagine a full album? Rod Stewart's Every Picture Tells a Story. I bet that's a good one. Oh, Madman Across the Water. Not, you know what? Maybe not the whole album, though. I had the box set. Zeppelin 4 I've listened to a bunch of. Absolutely. Deep Purple put out 2 albums on this list in 1972. Made in Japan and Machine Head. Whoever put this list together loves Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, this is like... Selling England by the Pound. I have listened to that in its entirety. Dark Side of the Moon. See, we're getting to the ones that like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Absolutely by Elton John. Where's Piano Man? How is Piano... Oh, wait. I haven't even gotten there. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I've listened to in its entirety. Queen's Night at the Opera's on here. Toys in the Attic is on here. Born to Run. And then New 1975. There's no Billy Joel fan here? 2112 from Rush is on here. That's fantastic. ABBA's Arrival, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Bat Out of Hell. Listen to Bat Out of Hell. The Stranger. Oh, God, I can tell you how many times I've listened to The Frickin' Stranger. Crap. Goodwin is Cup Tied. Thank God we haven't sold Pain, so she is in. Yeah, I don't know if I want to give Robinson the start. Because she's cup tied, I got to bring somebody else in. So I guess it's gonna be Jones. Oh, that is disappointing to say the least. Let's see what McEnany does. We'll get her the start. Snooze is gonna be in there. Gago. Let's get Home Guard in there. And start Izzy Hobson. Oh, and let's make the change here to the... We said inside wing back, right? That's where we put her. Heroes by Bowie, Exodus from Bob Marley and the Wailers, Asia, Steely Dan, great album. My Aim is True, Elvis Costello, a couple of Iggy Pop albums, Peter Gabriel. No, it just says Peter Gabriel. Which one is it? Whichever Peter Gabriel album came out in 1970. They were all Peter Gabriel. Like, is it Car? Is it Mel? Which one are we talking about? I don't remember which year they all came out in. But like Willie Colon and Ruben Blades and Raoul Dev Berman. Like, I've never heard of these guys. Throbbing Gristle. A great name for a band. Throbbing Gristle. Weinreuter can't play either because she's a city player. All right, let me save this. No, I don't want to load. I want to save. We're going to save it as Everton 1.2. Oh, we should probably... What if it's 4231, right? All right, let's go to the match. McEnany is lacking in match sharpness. Who cares? Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, definitely. The Wall, definitely. Tusk, I've listened to. Like in its entire. Again, these are in its entirety. Ooh, The Cure coming in 1980. We have nothing to lose. So this is the League Cup. Let's just send our assistant. I don't feel like doing any media right now. Peter Gabriel 3, probably. Again, I don't remember which one is which. And if I haven't, Rio, Duran Duran Rio, Thriller, dear God, Thriller, of course. I didn't realize the Dexy Midnight Runners album was called Tu Rae. Synchronicity, if not the whole thing, most of it. Born in the USA, first CD I ever owned. My dad bought 2 CD, well, technically 3. My dad bought 2 CD when we got a CD player for the first time in 1984 or 85. The first CDs were purchased were Billy Joel's Greatest Hits, Volumes 1 and 2, and Born in the USA. Tina Turner's Private Dancer, great freaking album. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I know it. Purple Rain, Brothers in Arms, of course, from Dire Straits, Songs for the Big Chair. I mean, Tears for Fears were freaking huge in 1985. Absolutely. Yeah, the game came out at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock UK time. Come on, Lauren, get off of the pitch. License to Ill. I mean, who hasn't listened? Slippery When Wet. Who hasn't listened to that? Or at least if you are of my age. Michael Jackson's Bad, of course. Joshua Tree's on here. Appetite for Destruction. REM. REM's. I almost said REM. REM's Document, of course. That's fantastic. I may have overstated my 60 because I realized, like, I'm like, okay, I know the songs that are on these albums, but have I really listened to the album? Nina Cherry's Raw Like Sushi, love it. Aerosmith Pump, I had that, absolutely. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation, great album. LL Cool J's Mama Said, I mean, this is, yeah. And it goes up to 2021. Of course, some Taylor Swift on here. But even Bowie, Black Star in 2016. 25 by Adele's on here. 1989, obviously. Another Bowie. Like, you can obviously see, like, the musical bent of whoever put this list together. Tony Payne, isolated, cuts inside, lays it back. McEnany blocked. Hobson heads it forward, but well wide of the goal. So how do you go about picking what album you're going to listen to? Kitagawa. McEnany quickly the snooze. Gets past Rose, lays it out wide. Payne's got it. Taking your time, though. Back across. Ladd. Kitagawa up the left wing. Kitagawa. Why? Why? Like, I'm surprised there wasn't more like The Who on there. I was actually definitely surprised about, I don't know. Oh, what a save by Courtney Brosnan. It'll be a corner for City, but holy shnikes, that was gorgeous. Short corner, Hasegawa back out for Staub. Clinton, Staub, and she'll sky that one, no problem. I mean, maybe we should do that while we're on stream. I mean, I don't know. 1,001 streams is a lot of streams. I mean, even Benny, who streams basically every day, isn't that high. McEnany back. Izzy Hobson. Payne cuts it past Wahhabi. Payne into the box. Taking it deep. Centering it. Laying out is the goalkeeper. Comes the Ikaru Kitagara, and she is going to score. It's City 0, Everton 1 in this quarterfinal of the League Cup. So Dave, when you said that today you got Achtung Baby, like, did you set like some kind of randomizer? Is there, like, on this site, does it pick an album for you? Oh, get started. Simply enter a name below to start your daily musical journey and reveal your first album. Receive daily recommendations of the 1001 albums you must hear before you die book. Each album is presented with an album cover and a brief album summary. You can rate and review your daily albums and track your progress with personalized stats. Engage with other users by reading their reviews. All right, so Mr. Cellophane, we're gonna go. Do we want to take this journey together? I mean, this could be how we decide what music we listen. It could be a very interesting adventure. Take you there. The device supports web apps. All right, let me save this as... I saved it as a favorite, so I can always come back to it. Oh, Tony Payne, out wide. Her cross blocked by Wahhabi, and it'll be an Everton corner. And we're finally starting to take this game to Man City. City looked like they were starting off on the front foot, but we found the back of the net first. Carolyn Nicoli. Oh, come on. Why is Tony Payne the player that's back? That just seemed... Oh, but she makes the play. Now, what happens if I miss a day? Or do I have to actively reveal an album each day? And are they expecting you to listen to... Oh, for God's sake. Like, I'm looking for some guidance on this. Are they expect you to listen to the entire album in a day? Which I guess isn't that hard. Most albums are an hour long. Give or take. We're still getting absolutely murdered on Possession. You don't know about missing a day. You haven't missed one yet. Yeah, Benny, we're relying on your guy. He's too busy watching the 2018 Paralympics. We can't expect anything from Benny today. God, this is so dusty. We're on the road to nowhere. All right, Meisner's been solid if unspectacular. Hobson, home guard. They really are kind of bottling up the middle of the pitch here, aren't they? Speaking of born in the USA, through McEnany! How did she miss it? Oh my God. Like, how much more wide open could she possibly have been? How much of a fantastic opportunity, more of a fantastic opportunity could she possibly have had? And watch, City's going to come back and score. Oh, that's right. This isn't FM24 anymore. It's not as automatically set in stone that your team is going to screw you over. Kitagawa, so good in that last match. Up the left wing, still going in the box. Sends it in the middle, can't get it through the McEnany. And the City counter is on, but the wayward pass by Lundqvist finds its way to Meisner. Home guard. Gago around the side or through the middle. Kitagawa with a shot, and Keating able to make that save ultimately fairly easily. God, there's so much dust. Don't mind me. I'm just going to do some house cleaning while we're hanging out. I guess the good thing, if somebody's downloading FM26 for the first time, no. It no longer says this is a beta version in the bottom corner. I'm debating whether to get the editor. I never have before. But, like, when we do, assuming I stick around, because, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. I've been feeling a little down on myself in this journey, to be honest with you, over the last couple of days, especially after the YouTube debacle yesterday. Colby, by the way, good to see you. But, like, when I do, like, so, Colby, it's actually perfect that you're here for this, because you're, when people, like, when we do our long-term saves and people want to rename regens, I like to actually rename the player instead of doing the whole nickname thing, because even when we had Cheesy McCheeserson or whatever we called him, it'd be nice to, have that be his name. I don't intend to use it to really screw with the game, but maybe we can find ways to make our experience more interactive. I'm now, like, cleaning my whole desktop. I like get little coffee spills here and there, so it's very disgusting at the moment. Especially the area under my keyboard, because I don't move it. Actually, my keyboard is fucking tragic. Yes, Colby Jack Cheese. Oh, please don't send Katja off. Yellow card for snooze. Yeah, like, I'd like him to be Colby Jack Cheese, but, like, maybe with just, like, Cheese as his kit name, You're purely buying it to remove some starting injuries, then be able to edit kit colors over time since you're doing a two-team save. Wait, what two teams are you doing? Oh, one-team save. I was going to say a two-team save. Oh, for God's sake. Grace Clinton puts City up 2-1. Now, the other problem is I don't have a trash can in the room at the moment because the dog would, like, pull shit out of it. I was tired of that, so I put it somewhere where she can't reach it. But unfortunately, it's not physically in This room, oh my god, that is so disgusting. I have to clean my desktop. Holy fuck. It's just so dusty. I'm terrible with dust. Got a little dust. McEnany, come on. Get the equalizer. Let's go. Oh, Gay goes down. Son of a bitch. Home guard. Don't put it out. Oh. That doesn't work. Gago's like officially injured. Oh, what the hell? I gotta get Gago out of there. Son of a bitch. So Vignola's gonna come in unless I moved Payne over and brought in what's her face. Oh, that is so disappointing. I'm pretty sure that is going to absolutely scuttle our chance of... Yeah. Nicole Anyomi getting her second of the match. We just cannot... We just cannot stop this City team. No, you know what? We're not going to go positive. We're going to go attacking. Going to bring in Wheeler for home guard. Try something different. Man alive. Like a Chelsea Strasbourg type thing. I don't think I could keep up with more than one team. Meisner. Oh, well over the head of Kitagawa. All right, shall we reveal our first album? My first album is... They Were Wrong, So We Drowned Liars. They Were Wrong, So We Drowned by Liars from 2004. Oh, good job by Vignola clearing it away, but Wahhabi just gets it back. Wheeler caught McEnany looking for snooze over her head, so Rose will knot it down. All right, They Were Wrong, So We Drowned by Liars. Shall we check it out? Because I don't know what to expect from this at all. All right, maybe close my task manager. That might make things a little easier. If I can find my Spotify. There it is. It's tucked behind some other stuff. All right, so as soon as ELO is done here, we're going to check out track number 1 of They Were Wrong, So We Drowned by the band... We have just gotten absolutely destroyed on that side. Izzy, what the hell? You know what? I'm blaming Payne, too, so we're going to bring Robinson in and Elsie Jones for Izzy Hobson. All right, so this is track 1 from They Were Wrong, So We Drowned from Liars. It's called Broken Witch. I don't know what to expect from this. But this is one of the 1001 albums you need to listen to before you die. On Yomi. Oh, I got the game sounds going on. It's 10 songs, 40 minutes, and 43 seconds. Your first was The Gilded Palace of Sin by the Flying Burrito Brothers. Great band name. Oh, why put it out? Take advantage of their misfortune. I feel bad for the YouTube viewers because they don't know what's going on here. They're not basking in the glow of Broken Witch by Liars. Yeah, McEnany's not doing well either, so... Yuka Momiki, come on. Oh, I've used up all my stoppages. Damn it. Oh, because of the injury. Splayed out near side. Kitagawa. Can we minimize this? There we go. Did it just get a little stuttery, or is it just me? Maybe it's just Kitagawa. Lad shoots into the middle, cleared away by Stahl. Only as far as Jones. Excuse me, Lad. Back for Meisner. Oh, yeah, it's like kind of jittery on the bottom. Let's leave it up. I would go very attacking, but what's the frickin' point? We led this match 1-0, by the way, folks. I mean, not having Goodwin, not having Weinreuter or Wienreuter, having to play McEnany, having to play Payne, like, we made it to the quarterfinals at least, and we have advanced in the FA Cup, so we always knew that City was going to be a challenge. I'm not jumping to conclusions, but so Liars is not really my cup of tea. But I've decided for the sake of Dave and for Benny that we are going to commit to this journey together. Snooze, McEnany, fighting through traffic. Vignola, Kitagawa. What a shot. But an even better save by Keating. Oh, wait. No, that's not the... I'm thinking of somebody else. I did read the... did everybody read that excerpt from the Mary Earps book? Oh, snooze. Great effort. Song's only halfway done, folks. Oh, Kimberly, thank you very much for following on Twitch. It's not actually showing up on my feed, but I've seen my followers going up and I got a notification on my phones. Haley Ladd. Oh, turned over. One back, Vignola. Snooze. McEnany. Out wide right. Robinson gives chase. Staub trying to close her down. Playing it in the middle. Caught. Snooze. And it's tipped wide by Keating. What play from the Manchester City goalkeeper. I mean, we have not been bad in this match. We just got beaten 3 times the exact same way. Flat out Robinson finds Snooze, and it's disallowed because she was offside. Schwant just a wee bit too early, my friends. And we can't make any changes. Not that it matters. There are 30 seconds left in this match. Oh, yeah, just let Clinton in. Why not? She hasn't done enough damage today. Clinton to screw things up. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. My sub number went up. Did I... why is my activity feed, like, not showing me anything? It still hasn't. But whoever sub renewed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, that sucked. Not the song. The I'm not passing judgment on the music. The performance on the pitch. We started off so well, and it just absolutely petered out. I should have just done no comment. This is a bug that bothers me. So if you don't close this fixtures before you hit continue, it will stay up until you hit continue again. So this song is called Steam Rose from the Lifeless Cloak. Oh, she's only going to be out 1 to 2 days, so we will have Kelly Gago back when we return to league play. So all is good, my friends. Everything is fine. I do appreciate everyone who's tuned into YouTube, even if it is for brief, fleeting moments, as it seems to be. But thank you all very much for being here. We remain 10th in the league, by the way. We are 5 points clear of West Ham in last place. So we're pretty much guaranteed to stay. Pixel, what's up? Good to see you, my man. We are going, if you're wondering what's happening on in the background, we have begun exploring the 1001 albums you must listen to before you die. And this is the first one we got. This is They Were Wrong, So We Drowned. I did. I absolutely saw that. I was following that along. I was following along with that match, I should say. We have uncovered one player in our England search, and for some reason we click there, and it comes through. And that is Koit Rui, 31-year-old Korean, currently playing at Newcastle in the second league. She is a center attacking midfielder. Let's just pull her open. Oh, really? So far, your 4 highest rated albums in order to the wall. Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere from Neil Young, Electric Ladyland, and Muddy Waters Live at Newport, 1960. Yeah, so we got we got a challenging one to go in first. Let us compare her with Yuka Momiki. I do like that you do have the little short list here, for what that's worth. I don't like that this is in no particular order and they don't have positions. It's looking like, I mean, she's got 2 goals and 9 assists. Meanwhile, Momiki only with 3 assists. And I don't like that these are backwards. Oh, she's ineffective as a center attacking mid. Whatever her... Oh, she's a central midfielder, but not a central attacking midfielder. Hard to tell because this is the reverse. You did not like the Flying Burrito Brother? I just like their name. I don't know anything about them. But I am persevering because I made the commitment. We're already on song 3. There's Always Room on the Broom. I feel like this is like a concept album. So there's Broken Witch, Steam Rose from the Lifeless Cloak, there's Always Room on the Broom. If you're a wizard, then why do you wear gloves? I'm assuming that says gloves. We glanced other gardens with the bones, something, something. They don't want your corn, they want your what? Oh, they don't want your corn, they want your kids. Read the book that wrote itself. Hold hands and it will happen anyway. They took 14 for the rest of our lives. And flow my tears, the spider said. A hippie parrot. So, okay. So, I know, this is, again, I got to take this off while I'm talking. Like, it's distracting me while I'm talking to you. I can still hear it, but it's distracting me. So, when I was in college, I joined the student newspaper. Let's do a quick pick here. What the? That's so weird. Why did it switch that? Oh, because it has snooze going. They're out of possession. I mean, whatever. It's fine. I don't think I want McEnany in there. I definitely don't want Hayashi because I unregistered her. Maz Pacheco is kind of back. Kind of like that. All right, so I joined the student newspaper, and so I was doing like reviews of things. So I reviewed movies and I reviewed music. I only ended up writing a couple of articles. The movie I remember reviewing was California, starring David Duchovny. I forget who his co-star was. I want to say like it was like Juliette Lewis. There's somebody look up California with a K. It was interesting. I actually took a date because you're going to the movies. And then I did oh God, I can't remember the name of the group now. But I reviewed an album, and it was like it was called Newgrass music. So it was like bluegrass. Michelle Forbes. Really? Huh. So, I unregistered Momiki because she was injured. Oh, Juliette Lewis wasn't. So I'm not crazy. All right, Lucy Hope is unavailable. Let me get Momiki registered again. Although she's really not able to play. I unregistered Hayashi for good reason, because we sold her. Martina Fernandez, she's going to be out for a while. Not like whole season a while, though. And Weinreuter's got to be on there. All right, so hopefully that will allow us to... Yeah, okay, so Momiki can play. Yes, Brad Pitt was in that. So I think it was Brad Pitt and Michelle Forbes and... No, it was Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis and Duchovny and Forbes were paired together. So anyways, this Newgrass group, and I actually kind of liked it. Like it was bluegrass, but with like a modern twist. Like I can't really explain what a modern twist on bluegrass music is. But you got to trust me, it existed. I think somebody was on some serious drugs when they were like, this is an album you must listen to. Yeah, I got to get Maz Pacheco out of there for now. She's not ready for prime time. I got to leave Lad in there. Gally, since you're leaving me, I'm going to use you a little bit less, I think. Although I'm kind of digging this. I'm digging the groove on this one. Oh, I'm sure. I haven't quite figured out what the significance of this one is. Let's try her as oppressor, out of possession. I'm not gonna save that just yet. And let's see what we can get out of Yuka Momiki in this match. Like I like the drums in this one. So this is We Fenced Other Gardens with the Bones of Our Own. Well, so look up liars. They were wrong, so we drowned. What is the significance of this particular album? Who are we even playing? I forget. Oh, it's Brighton. Brighton and Hove Albion coming into Goodison Park. Is it like Kraftwerk? Was that the foundation for German industrial music. Like, I feel like it should be Kraftwerk. Ooh, I like her hair. Like, it just makes her look taller. Like, Agyamong, I feel like that hair would get in the way. And, like, okay, perfect example, Brighton. Why is Brighton wearing yellow? Why do they wear yellow? I do feel like there does need to be a greater variety in the kits in the Premier League. Kitagawa, oh, she's in. Pome blocks it. Home guard can't get that one. Ladd will lose ground to Kirby, and here comes Brighton the other way. Psyche taken away by Izzy Goodwin. Oh, Goodwin's on the left. Payne's, oh, because Gay goes out. I'm like, why is Goodwin over there? Why is she out of position? And the reason why I say that is because, like, there are certain players, like, I can picture them in a red kit, but I can never remember which of the teams that wear red they play for. Is it United? Is it Arsenal? Is it Sunderland? Well, I mean, Sunderland's a little different because it's the red and white stripe, and they've only been around for a couple of months. Like, it's hard for me to keep them. It's before Kraftwerk. Call-ups by Einstürzende Neubauten. Not familiar with them. So it's not an album I think I'm going to listen to again. It's growing on me a little bit. Now, can you do more than one album a day, or is this intended to be a 3-year process? And I'm lucky I'm starting now because who knows where I'm going to be in 3 years. It's intended for a 3-year process? All right. Well, here's what I'll do. I'm going to add I will add a channel to the Discord where we can talk about our 1001 albums. And I will post my albums each day. They'll give me something to do honestly, because I'm always looking for something to listen to or watch, especially while I'm working. Back post, cleared. Schnooze, get there. Oh, Brock Berglund gets there first. Payne getting in the way, but the shot able to come off. You have no idea why it's significant. Oh, man. Maybe the guy who made the list slept with the lead singer's sister and he's just trying to make up for it. Hey, puppy. Come here. Come say hello. She doesn't want to pop up. What the... Oh, that was the weakest defensive effort that I have seen so far. Saike popping it over. Weinreuter, it took a deflection. But she didn't really close down the defender, and then Brosnan just caught all out of sorts. Hop up, puppy. Come say hi. Come say hello. I'm not picking you up because you're a fat ass. No, you don't want to be picked up, I can tell. That's my right back. And it did. It took a deflection off her. But it only took a deflection off her because she frankly played it poorly to start off with. And to be perfectly frank, I'm not super happy with her loan right now. Like, I feel like we've definitely seen a downward trajectory in the form of Vienvoid. I mean, look at this. She's been terrible. Let's call it what it is. I would rather play 19-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old Izzy Hobson. I would rather have Izzy in there. I'm on the verge of terminating, of just terminating the loan. And I'm going to take Momiki off just because I don't want to risk any further injury. So we're making two changes at the half, down 1-0. Hobson in for a Weinreuter, and Momiki is off in place. Oh, son of a bitch. Of McInerney? No, I did. Why is it still showing Momiki in there? There it is. All right, and it still says I have 3 stoppages, so it obviously did happen during the half. It just was not registering down below. Why? Because this is a buggy mess. Football Manager 26. I do still like it, though. Simmons in. What a save by Brosnan. I do still enjoy the game, and everything that I said in that video yesterday holds true. And while I don't feel like I jumped the gun on being upset about FM25, obviously it played out because FM25 had to have been the absolute worst game ever to be released by a major game studio in the world if they had released it. Because if this is what everything is like a year later, God help us with what we would have been experiencing if they had released the game last year. But when you actually get to play Football Manager, I'm digging it. Oh, come on, Izzy. Oh, I do have her on the pressing role, so that's probably what changed it. Ishikawa in home guard, getting in front of that one. These damn short corners. I think Izzy Hobson got in the way of that one. That was definitely not exactly what we needed to see. Kirby in. That one's cleared, but Simmons there. Guys, let's get into this game, for God's sake. I mean, it is time to make changes. Kitagawa, you've not been great. Stenovic is on her way in. And let's get Vignola in for Payne. Because Payne has just been awful. One of the reasons for the strange kit colors, you have to be able to have a clearly contrasting kit with your opponents. Yeah, well, no, that makes... That I get. But you do as well if you've got Arsenal wearing red and Liverpool wearing white. And even the Everton... Oh, great ball through. Terrible shot. Like the Everton away kit, which is kind of like that cream color. It's that way for 2 reasons. One, it's an homage to old baseball uniforms, believe it or not. But it also, like, there is a history of yellow in the Everton kit. Even as early, like 4 years ago, there were yellow accents in the blue home kit. And maybe it's because all these teams don't want to just have variations on white or gray. I get that too. But like let's look at like Villa. You know, claret and blue, right? So it's claret with the blue. You know, what if it was the blue and claret? What if they like reversed it? Come on, Vignola, getting it in. Oh, it's over the Goodwin's head. Can you get there in front of McLaughlin? Doesn't matter. It's out for a throw. What is this more your taste in music, Bruins? Like, I gotta admit, once we get past Broken Witch, like, the album's been better. McEnany, shot blocked. Haley Ladd with a blast. Oh, we need to bump things up here. Like, I don't believe in making massive tactical changes. Tastes are all over the place. You love diving through decades in various genres. I mean, I do that too. Like, so, I mean, the of the music stations I listen to, and I've got Sirius XM. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Out wide, Vignola. Shooting and Dozy. Like, the 80s is my go-to. Mainly because I enjoy listening to the old countdowns. Like the Billboard Top 40. But I'll listen to, I'll drop down to the 70s or the 60s. I tend to stay away from like the 50s and the 40s. Just because a lot of what I like in music didn't really exist back then. I mean, it did. Maisie Simmons just put this one away. But I'll listen to like the 2010s. Like I'll go through the whole gamut. I'll just go from station to station, finding whatever I like on there. We just can't win in the frickin' league. We have 3 wins. This is going to be our 10th loss. We don't have a single draw. Stanovic in, dealt with easily by Mpome, and that'll be it, right? Hardcore punk like Madball Strife to the current stuff. See, I grew up on oldies. It's mostly what my dad listened to. I'm not talking to the press. I probably should have just stormed out. So if you don't close the fixtures window, then it'll still be up when you get through this point. I mean, we weren't expected to win, but when are we expected to win? We've dropped down to 11th now. Because somehow Aston Villa are all of a sudden getting points. Oh, I mean, there's stuff like, I know it's not necessarily from that era, but I was talking with my kid today about one of the coolest things that's out there. And we're taking on Villa next, by the way. So if we just win a match, we can go all the way up into 9th. But we're just absolutely losing ground. I mean, look at Chelsea, 11-0-2. When is the transfer window open until? Think that would be able to be found on transfer activity. Recruitment overview. I mean, we have our 3 requirements. We've looked at them all. Rosa Oderman is recommended from Atletico Madrid. So one of the coolest things that I've ever seen, I told them, is I've been kind of going in, not a deep dive so much, but I enjoy watching orchestras play Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. It's one of my favorite instrumental pieces of music. I mean, aside from The Crossing, she's a very good player. So, and one of my favorite, I have two favorite versions right now. One is the Boston Pops playing it with the mayor of Boston playing piano, the sitting mayor of Boston playing the piano. The other, and I probably have talked about this before, it's Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic, because at the time he was conducting the New York Philharmonic. So he does both. He conducts the orchestra and plays the piano part, and it's just fascinating. Like, because the piano, it's just so wild, just like a lot of crossing hands and weird things going from top to bottom. It really is quite fantastic. Now the thing is, if I picked up Rosa Otermin, will she demand to be like a star player? The Bernstein performance is fantastic. So it basically, he's the musical leader of the group. So a lot of what the conductor does is he's the manager. Okay? He's in charge of the game day stuff, but he's also in charge of preparing the orchestra for game day. But he's also to be leading. Yeah, he's the musical tech. Exactly. It is his responsibility to get the team, in this case the orchestra, to play in the way that they should be. Well, because Achtung Baby is like it's like the U2 album that most people know music from. I guess Joshua Tree as well. And what was that? I mean, look. Ooh, excuse me. Holy cow. So Achtung Baby. Let me pull up the track list. I mean, Mysterious Ways won, even better than the real thing. I mean, those were like massive singles in 91, 92. Like, so they were like, at that time they were constantly on the radio. So it sounds like generic U2 because it's the U2 that you've heard the most. She's very keen on signing for Everton. Never signed a player for the end of the contract. They'll want money, which is fine. Would likely gain a work permit. What does she want as far as playing time? Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I didn't pull up the full track. I was just looking at the early singles list. I didn't delve. All right, so even better than the real thing. Mysterious Ways won. Wait, what is this? I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. I mean, basically every song on the album was a frickin' single. Oh, okay. Here's the track listing. Who's going to ride your wild horses? Wait, what? On New Year's Day, what album was that? Was that Joshua Tree? Yeah, that was on Joshua Tree. Oh, that's on War. Okay. Oh, okay. Would be considered one of the most noteworthy players at the club. That's my problem. That's my problem with bringing her in, because then I'm displacing somebody. But then who am I displacing? Katja Snoes? I mean, Ruby Mace is coming back. Do I plan for next season? Is there going to be a next season? Who frickin' knows? Oh, she's only a left-sided player. I mean, all right. Here's my question. Let's go back to her. I don't know how I get back to her. Oh, she's in the news. So Rosa Otermin, let's compare her with Kitagawa. Who really isn't a left winger or a left back. I mean, Otermin is a much better attacking player, much better technical player. Better with the long throws, better penalty taker, great corner taker. Like, I like Hikaru Kitagawa, but she is serving a purpose. I mean, Otermin's stamina kind of sucks. And there's definitely a mental edge with Kitagawa. But Otermin is better defensively, generally. Positioning is almost a wash. Teamwork almost a wash. Vision's a little better. Flair's better. Decision-making is better. Screw it. I'm going to buy Otermin. I don't care. $165,000. We've got plenty of money. We have like 800 grand to spend. All right, that was Flow My Tears. The Spider said there's still like a minute left, but I think it's just this. So I think we can say that we have listened to the entire album. I think we have successfully made it through the 2004 seminal album from Liars. They were so wrong. Or they were wrong, so we drowned. I think we've done it. Likely gain a work permit once a contract through 2029. Once 1,500. That's fine. We've got all of this. I'm going to see if I can get her as a regular starter. I cannot, so she will be an important player. 1,600 for 3 years. No sell-on fee. I am fine with all of the rest of this. As is Rosa Otermin. So come on in. I broke the club's record transfer fee received for a player with a record sale. Oh, because Hayashi's been sold. So Hayashi has been officially sold for 83,000 euro or pounds, excuse me. That's one thing I didn't notice. I just noticed. So I only have one version of FM, one copy, which runs from Steam. But I run it from both my laptop and my desktop and my laptop. Obviously not at the same time. I don't stream it from my desktop to play on my laptop. I have a copy downloaded onto my laptop. I can only just play one at a time. Back in the day in FM24, so this is something that has gotten better. Back in FM24, your preferences would carry over. So if I set a certain skin and I wanted pounds sterling because I was playing in England on the save, I would play it on the desktop, on stream or on YouTube, whatever it was. It would have those settings. But then when I would go into the laptop, I was playing in Bulgaria, it would still be pound sterling and everything would still be set the same. But I do remember seeing that I am playing in euros in Bulgaria and I am playing in pounds in England, and I kind of like that. I wonder if there's any interest in any of our other players. Question. Because I wanted the money. Everyone's a winner. Jess Brady got injured again, but she's not registered, so it's okay. Forgot I took the messages off. Brady's out for a couple of days. That's fine. 2 active promises. Play in her preferred position as a ball-playing center back, which she is. Katja Schnooze waiting for the team to make a bid. I mean, she's not even wanted by anyone. I'll at least ask about her. I mean, not that I want to sell her right now. Like, I'm actually very happy with her recent performance, especially in the FA Cup. Still can't believe we destroyed Spurs the way we did. Now watch, we're going to get beat by Aston Villa. Ask agent, we're just curious. AS Rome is willing to make a bid if I'm not curious about selling her. For how much? The thing is, I think I promised the seller if we got an offer. What was my promise? Where are my promises? Relationships? Of course not. Is it in the dynamics? Where do I find the dynamics? I can never remember. I wish I could move these. Of course, it's under squad. Why squad and club? Like, why is that different? I don't understand. Like just whose idea was it to put things in certain places? That's what I want to know. Once the leave, do the unlikely to get her work permit renewed. That's why Katya wants to leave. So, if I sell her, I'm going to go out and try to get a new right winger. You love being able to fact check your scouts with the editor. How did you buy the? Did you just get it straight from Steam? Because I attempted to get the editor in FM24 like 6 months ago, and I tried doing it through the link that was like in the game, not in the game, but like on that. We did get an offer, $100,000 for Katja Schnooze. Meanwhile, Othermean's move has been delayed because of a work permit. We can negotiate. Although she's kind of top of her value. Like an extra 100 grand in installments, maybe? I wasn't asking for a lot. Like, you just come back and say no. I forgot when you asked the agent. For the agent to do it, that... Maybe that'll work. I should have just taken the 100 grand for... Oh. I'm a genius. They feel that the offer is too good to refuse. 150 grand. Like, so they offered 100. I said 2, and they took their choice and walked away. And I said fine, and now here 150. Now McEnany is injured, so now I'm short on cams. I'm not going to protest the transfer. You don't have the urge to cheat in any way, but you do like if you're doing well learning the game in terms of scouting and finding players, if it makes sense. I'm not saying one way or the other, because I think I may actually pick it up this year. Now, to use sparingly, not to. Oh, you've got it. We got an easy match coming up, so of course our goalkeeper goes down. Mine's really just to change names. All right, I need more water and I need more coffee, and I need to take a breath, because right now I'm a little cheesed off that we are in the fight of our lives against the team that we should be better than and the team that we should be beating, and we're going to have to do so without our starting goalkeeper. So hang tight, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here on release day. Still ticked off about that. We will be right back. And thank you for being here as we kicked off our journey on the 1001 albums you need to listen to before you die. I can tell you it gets better from there. It gets better from where we started. So now the conscious snooze is out the door, or heading out the door. Let us look at where our team currently stands. So as far as striker is concerned, what happened to my mouse pad? Oh. I realized I hadn't been using it at all. I had borrowed it from my laptop earlier. So Snooze is out. Kelly Gago is going to be our starting left-sided player. Let's move her up top. So Vignola, not really. I mean, Izzy Goodwin has got to go up to the top, which means we need a right-sided player. Katie Robinson could be that player. Maybe Katie Robinson should be that player. Oh, what did Amazon do now? Just delivered what you ordered. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Like, didn't it say deliver this side up? I seriously, like, you cannot get good help these days. Yeah, we definitely needed help in the middle here, too. So we definitely need this, and I mean, maybe Vignola is our backup over here. And obviously we've got Tony Payne still. But I think maybe we do elevate Katie Robinson. No, I don't want recruitment focuses. I want transfer room in. So let's create a requirement for attacking midfielder. And I want someone who can play that free role. Let's see what we get. Let's see what, if anything, we get. Northwest Star. Oh, that's us. So according to, all right, so Gago there, Pacheco. I forgot about Pacheco. Just because she's been out for so freaking long. Megan Finnegan, is she back? We haven't played Megan Finnegan in ages. I don't even know if she's played at all this year. See, I don't even bother going into any of the... Like, it doesn't tell you where you are. Like, is this you or is this the league? So it gives you a number, but not both. Like, the data hub is just broken. It just, nothing works 100% the way it's supposed to work. And it is frickin' frustrating. So Ramsey's coming in. I can't put... So here's the problem. I can't have a goalkeeper on the bench because I don't have Katie's startup registered, and you cannot start a match with a grade player. So we're going to bring in Izzy Hobson. Now, Hobson is going to get the start because Weinreuter right now is on my list. Finnegan is going to get... I can't give her the start. She can't start. She's not ready. She's going to have to start on the bench. Lad Gali Mamiki, Schnoot. So Schnooze is going to be out because there's that bid out on her. And I'm going to see what we get from Vignola on the... No, I'm sorry, Robinson. Robinson's ineligible. Why is she ineligible? Because she's on loan, and it's her parent club. Of course it is. Let's get Vignola in. Tony Payne is just not exciting me in the least bit right now. Momiki, and we'll start off with Pacheco. Let's go. Great song. Why am I so dark? Oh, because my light keeps frickin' turning. Not that the light does a whole lot. So it's going to be Emily Ramsey in goal, back forward, Maz Pacheco, Jacqueline Meisner, Rion Ishikawa, and Izzy Hobson. The midfield two of Aurora Gali wearing the captain's armband, and Haley Ladd. Kelly Gago on the right-hand side, Vignola on the left-hand side, Vignola on the right, with Yukumo Miki in support of Isabel Goodwin up top. This, my friends, is a match that we absolutely need to fricking win. If we cannot beat Aston Villa, then I don't know who we can beat. They're playing a back five. A win could launch us ahead of Leicester City and into 9th place, and that much closer to safety. Yeah, we can... I hope we can be... I think we drew West Ham. I think one of those points that West Ham has was against us. Ball thrown forward, over the head of everybody, tracked down by Parker. So Pacheco will retreat, let Kelly Gago take over the defensive duties on that press. Played near side of Ilms. Gago. That was terrible. Good job getting the ball clear, but it's taken over once again by Villa, still in the Everton half. De Lands, near side Parker. Throwing it over the top. Vilms keeping it in, playing it across, and Gabby Nunez wide open back post. Lynn Vilms with the assist. And 1 minute into the match, we are losing the fucking Aston Villa at home. I mean, really great job of Limbs to get to that ball before it went out. I think we need to be more positive. One shot, one goal. I mean, of course, we are playing with our backup goalkeeper and a couple of players who have just recently come back from injury. Not that I'm making excuses, mind you. Pacheco gets it back from Ladd. Cut off by Daly. Looking for Vignola on the far side, but Tomas is there. Thrown forward. Ladd. Can she get to her woman? No. Galley's got it. Gago. Come on, out left. There you go. Maz Pacheco. She's in. She shoots and she scores. Maz Pacheco finally back on the pitch after a very long time gone. I can't get to my thing. What the hell? No. Yes. Maz Pacheco beating Roebuck near side to equalize. I feel much better now. Ball thrown for... Oh, Gabby Nunez, she's got it. Plays it in. Daly drops it off to Yates, and Ramsey able to make a very, very nice save. When I was a child, I had a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. Love the harmony in this song, man. This is, I mean, aside from Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, like, I think this is one of my favorite tracks from the Wall album. Villa in control again. Kearns has Galley on her. We'll drop it back to the line. Parker. Arna Jilter. Vilms. She's going to beat Gago again? Yes, she is. Get to the cross. Headed on by Yates, and Ramsey lays out and makes the save. Decent play so far from Aston Villa. Ishikawa up. Vignola. Galley. Feeds Momiki. Tries to get it through. Goodwin knocked off of the ball by Parker. Deland. Cross to Chavosi. Back again, Deland. Let's put a little more pressure on. Put your so Benny, did you know we started the 1001 albums you must hear before you die. Frankly, today's choice was not my cup of tea. Arnaudotter way over. They were wrong, so we drowned from Liars. I mean, I like how it's a different album for everybody. So I'm saying the album grew into itself as it went along. But in the end, not my cup of tea. I'm going to save those notes in there. Apparently I can't review it until later. Izzy Goodwin, her header, though, is not going to find the target. I used to know how to play this song. I taught myself how to play it. Didn't teach myself. I had the music, but I would play this on guitar. Not well. Momiki out for Pacheco. Haley Ladd. Pacheco. She's got Vilms on her. Arnaudotter helping out. So she'll just lay it back to the safety of her defensive line. It's Meisner. Keeps it away from Gabby Nunez. Across for Ishikawa. Ahead. Galley with a little bit of space. A shot from range, but Roebuck, she'll see that all the way. Do, 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 do. Ishikawa, the Hobson. Golly. Vignola looking to make a run. Momiki's got it. Can't get past the defense, though, and it's cleared away. Meisner plays it forward, but only as far as Daly. Rachel Daly. I think it's Rachel. Daly's in. Daly shoots and scores. It is Rachel Daly, and she put Villa back up 2-1. Yeah, so that was shit. That was absolutely hot garbage. Classic FM25. I mean, they're playing higher than we are, and we may need to make defensive tweaks. Kelly Gago, she's a little deeper than I wish she was. Ladd, come on, get across. Hobson. Momiki. Goodwin. Momiki's making... Why? I had two players making a run into the box. Why would she take that shot? For as much as we do well, I feel like we do so much more poorly. All right, Vignola gets past Tomas and is taken down from behind. No call. Are you absolutely kidding me? We can't even get calls at home. Nunez, and that's going to be called. Yeah. Hobson gets penalized. Luckily, she didn't pick up a card, but I wouldn't have been surprised if they gave her a yellow card. They are trying to keep the massive club that is Everton down. Delon. Momiki got in the way of that. Meisner will send it forward to nobody. Sevilla takes back over. Parker spins away from Gago. Gets it to Delon. I really wish we would start doing something positive, please. I think Goodwin needs to start pressing a little bit more. Vignola's kind of just like, do. Wide open, Vilms, back post, looking for Nunez. We clear it away. Tomas, though, gets it back for Villa. Kearns. Back for Chavosi out wide. Tomas. Beats Izzy Hobson. Kearns. Tomas. Around the side. Kearns. Deep. Tomas. Looking for Kearns. Block. Comes to Yates. Played back out. Yates again at the edge of the box. Tomas. Arna Stoter. Films blocked by Gago. Let's go. Oh, come on. We can't even see the rest of the highlight. Lord of mercy. What a shitty first half. Although Kelly Gago on a 7-5, so glad to have her out on the left wing. All right, let's bring Finnegan in for the second half. Home guard Kitagawa are disenchanted. Mace is motivated. So she's going to come in. We haven't seen her in quite some time. Finnegan on for Meisner. Mace on for Galley. Let's go. What are you all waiting for? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you absolutely fucking kidding me? Did we seriously, like, this is not, in 100 hours of playing Football Manager 26, this has never happened to me. And I thought that they got this bug out of the fucking game. I don't know what the hell just happened here. But my second half does not want to start. I mean, I'm being dead serious. Like, this has never happened to me before. This is the first time that I've had the game crash on me like this. Oh, so I don't follow the Scottish League. Maybe I should. I'd get more jokes. Well, the good news is that we get to start over. The bad news is can I instant result the match? Is that the only way to get out of it? I'm sorry, I refuse to accept that. We're going back 3 days. If it does it again though, I don't know what the hell I'm. All right, so the other mean transfer is still going through. Schnooze is not. Right? I mean, I'll take the 100,000 if that's what they end up coming back with. Oh, I'm very upset now. Because now I'm trying to remember the player that we were signing. I am so unhappy. I am so very unhappy with how that all just transpired. I can't believe that. Like, it's not even like an actual. I mean, it's I guess a soft crash. Like, is that what they call it? A soft crash when it crashes, but the game stays open. Let me just make it. Let me do the 150 and see if they'll take it. 130. Fine. You know what? We'll accept it because, again, that was what we said we were going to do. Finnegan back in full training. Requirements, recommendations. Marta Cox. Oh, that means move has been delayed due to our work permit. Not a shock. Now, the thing is, our goalkeeper isn't... but this is the first time I've had to do it. I've never had this experience before. This is new to me, and I'm upset. Especially because we couldn't come back to win. All right, who do we get? So Marta Cox is like our top choice here. Only 5'4", which gives me a little bit of pause. She's currently at Fenerbahce. She is wanted by Juve. So we really wanted to just compare her with Yuka Momiki. There she is. Okay, that didn't select. There we go. All right, actually, this is a much more even comparison, honestly, than whoever we were signing. Better at heading, better at tackling. More aggressive. I like that. I do like a nice aggressive woman. Much taller than Momiki, 162 centimeters to 153. Why do I have centimeters on here? Why is it centimeters? Is it on their all preferences? Yes. I've got height feet. So I've got it in feet. Nowhere do I have centimeters. Nowhere in here do I have centimeters. Or was I looking at right wings? Couldn't have been looking at right wings. I don't have any right wing suggestions. Oh no, it was the player suggested to me. Oh, what was her name? Thing is, who suggested it? Wait, it was Maya something. Oh, somebody help me out. Wait, it wasn't that far back in the chat. It was in the chat. Or was it that far back? Now I'm Benny bitching about Amazon. Let's see who comes up for the Maya. Like, there's got see all. Maya Melgard. Maya Melgard. Oh, wait, I didn't sign her because she's only 16. I scouted her. I think I've already scouted her, though. I'll do it again. It's cheaper this time. It was 1,900 pounds the last time I scouted her. All right, Maya Melgard, we did not agree to sign. All right, so let's see if we can beat Villa this time. Sarah Dyrgaard Hansen, 29 years old. Would be an excellent signing. Now, is she... Yeah, she's not on my short list, the other... Like the one I just put an offer in on. Yeah, Momiki is a much better player, isn't she? Woohoo! All right, match prep against Aston Villa. Wait, that's not what I want. This is not the... All right, Meisner's out with knee tendonitis. So don't play Meisner. We're at home and we are favored to lose. We have more wins than Aston Villa. They've just drawn 3 times. Do the walk of life. Baby, do the walk of life. This is all the same. How have I soured on Aurora Galley so much is, I guess, the question. I really have. All right, so Meisner is unavailable. Robinson is ineligible. Gago, however, is available. So we're going to put Goodwin up top because we're losing Schnooze. Kelly Gago. Let's put in Vignola. Meisner obviously needs to come out. Going to put in Kenzie Weir. Bring Finnegan in on the bench. Robinson can't play at all. And Izzy Hobson in place of Vine Reuter. So we are still basically making the same choices for the most part that we made before. Except Kenzie Weir, of course. Because Kenzie Weir was not available. Well, she was available, but Meisner was. And now Meisner's not. Get in tune. I'm in tune. Brosnan, Hikaru. We made a different choice at left back last time, didn't we? We don't have our desired left back in, but we do have our starting goalkeeper. So let's see if we can get a different result this time against Aston Villa. Good play by home guard. Nice clearance. Home guard doing the business early on. Riding on you. Izzy. Who was that to? I mean, I don't want to feel like we need to go like meta or shit, but do we need to press a little more? All right, good job. Home guard stepping in front of that one. Kelly Gago. Kitagawa. Can't escape from Rachel Daly. Kenzie Weir. Home guard to Momiki. Vignola up that right wing. Has runners in the box. Plays it back post for Kelly Gago, who puts it in the basket. Kelly Gago with the goal. Ornella Vignola picking up the assist, and less than 2 minutes in, it is Everton with the 1-0 lead over Aston Villa. That's more like it. I mean, not just the fact that we're winning, but like we're playing like the way that we're supposed to be playing. Now I'm actually kind of excited to get another album tomorrow. That's the problem with things like this, like these slow drip things, is I'm not necessarily a slow drip kind of guy. Haley Ladd in control. Kitagawa from range. It comes to Karen Homeguard, and Homeguard puts it home. Roebuck made the initial save. Homeguard Johnny on the spot. Everton 2, Villa 0. Let's go. Getting into the straight and narrow. Oop. That's what I meant to do. Always mark Rachel Daly tightly. Vilms. Oh, sending it across everybody. Near corner, Tomas. Edge of the box, Kearns. Home guard on her, gets it free. Tomas across. Arna Dolder with what she thought was a clear shot. But Haley Ladd able to track her down. My ears get so itchy. It's like I get like ear sweat wearing these headphones. I might have to take them off temporarily. Yuki Momiki. Come on. Come on. Gago couldn't get her head on it. Cleared as far as Kenzie Weir. Could she get past Kearns? Drops it to Ishikawa. Finds Momiki, and Roebuck just goes... deflects it like a poorly cast spell. I mean, at least Momiki's on a 6.8, so we're getting something out of her. I'm not really seeing what the free roll does. She's not as involved as I would like. That's almost a carbon copy. Kenzie Weir. Kitagawa. Shot blocked. Weir gets it back. Chased after by Arna Daughter. Ladd to Izzy Hobson. Back for Ishikawa, who will take it out wide, and that will end the highlight. Just like FM24. 28% possession, but we are outshooting Villa 7-1. Gago to Kitagawa. She'll just take her time. Ladd quickly to Gago. Drop past Ladd into the middle. Izzy Hobson. Up for home guard. Kearns on her. Back for Hobson to create some space. Vignola. Turns. Home guard feeds Momiki. Momiki pulls her shot wide. What an opportunity. She found a lane in between the center backs and just could not make it happen. Roebuck with a 7.0 doing, well, the best job that she possibly could in goal for Aston Villa. 5 shots on target. 2 of them have found their way behind her. I think that's a bit of a generous rating, if you ask me. But who asked me? And I do recognize that we have gone slightly asymmetrical with this formation. Kearns. And that's just because I wanted to get the wing back on the left side into a more advanced position. Because if we do have, we've got Gago cutting in as an inside forward, which means that we're relying on our left back for that overlap. And I just wanted to make sure that she'd get up there. And it wasn't like everyone's waiting for somebody. Now we do have her dropping back into a more natural left fullback position out of possession. Great win by Hobson. Vignola around the sides. Got home guard into the box. Home guard with Women in the middle. She's taken down. Penalty awarded. Home guard brought down. Who's going to take it? Is it going to be a Momiki? It is going to be Yuka Momiki. And she will have an opportunity to put Everton ahead 3-0 here in this first half. Momiki steps up, left-footed, shoots, and scores! Yuka Momiki making it 3. Finally doing something. And really, Roebuck guessed correctly, but Momiki, a lot of power behind that shot. Izzy Goodwin's been, I don't want to say invisible. I just don't think she's gotten the kind of service that she would need to be successful. So I'm going to give Goodwin a pass with that 6.7 right now. Very happy with the number of shots on target so far. I am not going to make any changes. I don't want to ruin this. Kenzie Weir rolls it across Ishikawa. We're going to give Ishikawa a rest probably around 60 minutes in. Around the side, home guard looking for Gago. Can't get her head on it. It'll be an Everton corner as Vilms able to clear that away. I do want to get minutes in the legs of Kenzie Weir, and I want to start working, what's her name, back in. Ishikawa, Vignola. Out wide, Momiki's got it. Feeds Kitagara, and that's the second goal contribution of the match for Yuka Momiki. Just as I start trying to find somebody to replace her, here she goes, stepping up. What is happening here? What is happening? Why? For sake. Half of my views are gone. What is happening? All of a sudden, the game on full release, they've changed nothing, yet somehow shit that wasn't breaking is now breaking? Like, how insane is this? It's 4-0, by the way, so... Ishikawa on the yellow card. Perfect time to bring in Finnegan. McEnany will make her way in there, and... You know what? I didn't put Mace on the bench this time. So just the 2 changes. At least one of them was planned. McEnany was not planned. Definitely bringing in Finnegan, though, was part of the plan. Kitagara into the middle. Cleared away. Rachel Daly throwing it forward. Scott Nunez manages to get around Kenzie Weir. You've got to be joking me. Kenzie, get back, Kenzie. Wilms, Nunez, Daly drops it. Kearns, Daly, Tomas blocked. Aranjoter gets it. Parker now. Villa still in control. Not that I'm really worried, but I'd like to keep a clean sheet if possible. The whole thing, what is happening here? Will this change it? No, that doesn't change a damn thing. Now I'm getting a little ticked off now. Like full release of the game, and it's worse for me. My experience is worse today than it has been. Wow. That almost was a massive, massive goal for Nunez. Kelly Gago for Ladd. Finnegan in control ahead. Izzy Hobson. Pushes it out wide. Vignola along the sideline. Able to take her time because it looks like Villa's backing off us now. Vignola. Playing it into the box. Looking for Goodwin, but finding Roebuck instead. Oh, good job by Vignola getting in front of that one. Playing it in. Can't pick out Gago. Cleared away. Kitagawa. Come on. Into the middle. Home guard with a shot. Save made, and it'll go out for an Everton throw deep in the Villa zone. I mean, so many like possession Villas haven't been absolutely dominant. They have not yet found the target. So Courtney Brosnan, I'm glad we have our number one back in goal, but she literally has had nothing to do. I'm so angry that the UI is pulling the bullshit it is right now. I'm going to wait till the highlights are right. We're going to put Stenovic in there. And we're going to bring Ladd in, or take Ladd out and put in Claire Wheeler. Oh, Yates feeding Daly. Dropping for Nunez. Lifts out wide Tomas. Kearns gets around home guard. Nunez, Kearns, Tomas. Stands. Not the, I mean, excellent performance overall. But the fact that all of this is gone, like, what in bloody blue blazes is happening with Football Manager today? And we give up a goal to Gabby. So, no clean sheet bonuses. We're saving money, guys. But that is the silver lining to the cloud. That is the way that just went. Vignola, home guard, McEnany. Back out wide, Vignola. Let's go. Push forward. Gago in an offside position. Salmon tracking back very well. We'll play it back for another Everton corner. Elise Stenovic to take this one. Lots of players in the box for Villa. They're clearing it away successfully. Vignola. Stenovic carries it in, plays it in for Kelly Gago. Through a mess of bodies. Elise Stenovic picking up the assist. Gago restoring the 4-goal lead. It's 5-1 Everton, and this is doing absolute wonders for our goal difference. Just throwing massive bodies. What a cross by Stenovic. She's not a bad player, man. Like 15 crossing, love that. 12 passing. Off the ball isn't great, but her vision is nice. Like nothing's making... I can't expand these. Not that it matters. What is going on back there? Yeah, the other thing I realized is I don't have all of the player names on the laptop because I started playing, like, to test out when they put the patch in where you could actually click on a player and get their name. I was playing on the laptop. 3 points for Everton. Finally picking up a win in the league for the first time in what feels like absolute forever. And I believe that will move us into 9th place ahead of Leicester City. Played well. I'm pleased we got the job done. We are in 9th. We are 3 points behind Spurs. Leicester has not yet played, so they could reclaim their position, but we've been able to separate ourselves a little bit from Villa and a little more from West Ham, although West Ham, oh, they drew Spurs. They're sitting on 5 points. I think we lost to West Ham. We may have lost to West Ham. That may have been the one loss we had, or not the one loss, but that may be the only win that they have. Could potentially have been against us. I'm going to praise Gago's performance. Okay, she doesn't want to be praised. Really? I mean, she's the frickin' player of the week in the league. Y'all are home quiet. Is everyone okay? All right, Katja Schnooze is out the door. She was going to be leaving on a free anyway. She was refusing to sign a new contract. And that's kind of why we got rid of Hikaru as well. 3 deals already done. Might we see another signing? Oh, is there another position? Let's no comment that. Odermean has gotten her work permit, so she is signing for Everton. So now that Schnooze is out of the way, maybe we can put Gago on the right side. And put Odermean on the left. Especially if we might be working Maz Pacheco back in. I can't believe Ghali's not leaving until the end of the year. Where is Odermean? And why can I not? Why does this there have to be so many things wrong? Like the window closes tonight. Even if I take off active on, like literally the player I just frickin' signed. Is she even here? And the fact that it alphabetizes by first name. I mean, come on. What? Like, reopen talks notification. Wait, what has happened here? What the actual... Wasn't that all done and dusted? Now the window's closed. Unfucking believable. So we did not do any of the business we wanted to do. Deadline day, I thought it would go... I mean, I know that deadline day is not a thing anymore, but I thought that there would be not like 10 a.m. and then 11 p.m. Negotiate contract. But it's too fucking late. I did all of this. This was all done. I finalized this deal. We were just waiting on her permit. I thought we were just waiting for the permit to go through. And didn't it say that the permit came through? Let me go back to my messages. All messages. Order means set to sign for Everton. Here it is. February 2nd, before the deadline. Granted work permit. Set to sign. Oh, just screw you, football manager. Come on. Oh, she failed her medical. She agreed to a deal to join the club. She failed her medical because she's out 2 weeks with a back muscle strain. The deal can now be completed. Why am I not in... So I wasn't in charge of... FM gonna FM. Oh, unbelievable. Now, Gali's injured, but we're not really using her much anyway. Four weeks with a hernia. Love it. Maya Melgard, weak as hell. I mean, if I can get her for nothing, it should be a good signing for the future. She doesn't want to sign for Everton. You know why she doesn't want to sign for Everton? Because she's 16 years old. And that is another thing that has not changed one whit from the last FM. It is almost impossible to sign young players. They just have no desire. Why? Because they're still 16. Ellie Jones out with a cold. Who frickin' cares? Ishikawa. Praise her. Why not? Just the same. Venture Highway. Move delayed due to a work permit that she already got it. Sorry for those of you who are just lurking in the background and all of a sudden I'm yelling at you. It's not you. We are massive underdogs on the road at the London City Lionesses. All right, let's start with a quick pick, see what happens. Get Hobson in there. Weinreuter, yeah, I'm just not loving you right now. And obviously we're not going. Let's get Maz Pacheco in. We're in the Mace just isn't ready to go. Ramsey, Stanovic, Wheeler, Payne, Weinreuter, Wienroeder, excuse me. She's Vienna something. I don't know what Reuter means. We're McEnany, Kitaka. Oh, I just I wanted another attacking midfielder in, and we ran out of time, my friends. Finnegan is going to get the start. Goodwin again is going to be up top. Goodwin is there. Gago, Vignola. Vignola actually played really well in the last match. Not unhappy with the way she played. Kitagawa, yeah, I don't want her getting a yellow or getting another yellow. So Brosnan, Pacheco, Ishikawa, Finnegan, Hobson, Holmgard, Ladd, Gago, Vignola, Mamiki, and Goodwin. If we can put up half the performance that we put up against Aston Villa, against London City, then I say we are in pretty good shape. Deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Still, how do you read the forum, guys? I mean, it overlaps. What does that mean? London City currently sitting in 5th place. Which I'm not sure if that's like all European places. I believe the top 3 are guaranteed a spot in the Women's Champions League. And, guys, it's raining in England. Actually, have we seen rain yet today? Van de Donk, we got to watch out for her. Gayuro is also very talented. Corrales to Aslani. Finnegan. Okay. We just got extraordinarily lucky there. Because that was a terrible tackle by Finnegan. She's got the ball. She's going to play it up the line. Vignola cutting it inside. Back for Izzy Hobson. Finnegan once again. Vignola to Homeguard. Can't get through the triangle, but Homeguard wins it back, is taken down, and wins the free kick. I didn't realize it was a hernia that you probably told me, but I've got so many things going on in my head right now. It's kind of scary. Corrales. Oh, beats Izzy Hobson. For the love of God. Beats Vignola. Beats Hobson again. Plays it in to Kozavari Aslani, and that's a goal. Yeah, that was... I mean, nobody could stop. Vignola even tried the forearm shiver, and it didn't work. And then Finnegan should have been able to stop that. Not great from the captain. Corner delivery from Maz Pacheco. It's in. Kelly Gago. Oh, my God. What is going on? Finnegan was offside. I can't believe we missed that. I cannot believe we missed that. I think this is going to be a long match, my friends. I think this is going to be a painfully long match. Sell him off of another short corner. Wow. Paris missed it by that much. Not my favorite Pink Floyd song, but I do like with the clock ticking and the out of sync chanting of time at the end. Maz Pacheco may have been a mistake. Finnegan may have been a mistake. I think I might have been better off just going with the same lineup that we went with against Aston Villa. Lad, come on, there we go. Pacheco moving it forward, cut off by Paris. But still with it, Gago to Lad. Izzy Hobson in the middle of the pitch. Tries to feed Gago, but Gaioro will pick that off, and here they come the other way as Lonnie keeps it away. Like you know, you play those football manager matches that just as you're watching it, you just go, yeah, we're not going to be able to do this. Like, we're only 15 minutes into this match, and I just do not have a good feeling about what our overall performance is going to be in this one. Like, I just feel like all of the bounces right now are going towards London City. Oh, good defensive play by Izzy Hobson. Ishikawa keeps it away from Van de Donk. Pacheco to Ishikawa. Still with it. Throwing it up. Looking for Gago. Finds her. Chested down. Gago with a try. Oh. It was so good up until that moment, my friends. Oh, that would have been great. Good effort. You're a Fuck me. Danielle Vanderdonk makes it 2. Oh, my dear sweet Lord. Why am I not seeing the in-game editor for Football Manager? Is it under DLC? Oh, there it is. Oh, we want a corner. Way, but you're older. Another breath. One day closer today. Don't mind me, I'm just buying the editor. Which I don't think I could use in this save even if I wanted to. Paris. I have to agree to the terms of the Steam subscriber agreement. Okay. I'm like, fuck, guys. Like, are you going to just let Vanderdonk shoot every day? Unbelievable. I think that took a deflection off of Momiki. I think I need to install the game again to make it work. I've actually never used it. I've never before had the in-game editor. I do own it now. I bit the bullet and spent the $10 or the $9.53. Isabel Goodwin. Oh, for fuck's sake! Like you didn't get a better look than that. You could not get a better look than that. At least we've got all of our screen back, so that's a positive. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, y'all were freaking terrible. Maybe Payne's better on the left side than Vignola. Maybe I should... You know what? Kitagawa. Kitagawa, that's where she started the season. That's where we started the save with her at, on the left side. And, Wheeler in for Ladd. Of course, are we going to... Okay, we did start... We made subs at the half, and the game did not lock up. That's good. And we still have all of our screens. So, even if I reported the bugs that happened to us, like can't replicate it because we do the exact same thing in a different match, and it works perfectly. Zalem will go short on the corner. Gioro. Look at the lane. Look at the lane. Great job by Kitagawa getting in there to force the corner. But she had absolute daylight on that goal. Pacheco clears it. To whom? And I gotta be frank, it looked like there were so many players in. Oh. Gay goes down. Gay go down. So we are going to bring in Torrey Payne, and we are going to bring in McEnany from Momiki. Because all of them ain't doing shit either. See, I can tell I'm getting more. I'm cursing more. I am cursing more, which means that I'm getting. I mean, I'm not monetized. One of the reasons I'm not monetized is because, you know, none of my videos go out in the YouTube algorithm. Maybe when we start our YouTube save, if I decide to. Like, I gotta admit, I am having massive doubts about even pursuing this any further. Like, if it's even worth my time. Because I'm fighting an uphill battle. Pacheco, no, nothing but white shirts there. Hobson, Vignola. Makes a move past George. Vignola's in, and she cannot get it past the... She does get it past the goalkeeper. It's wide. Like, I gotta be honest, like, I thought, like, and I'm not, like, it's not totally numbers driven. I know I'm not streaming at the time I normally do, but, like, you would think with the new game out, there'd be a bump, and hasn't happened. Not even close. Is it because I was away? But, you know, other people have been away for months. Benji had over 1,000 people in stream today. He was gone. I didn't even know who the hell he was. He was gone. He said 8 months. He was gone for much longer than 8 months. I know, first world problem. Nobody's watching me play a video game, but you know what? Oh. I might as well be playing for the Everton Women. Bringing Katie Robinson, who I wanted to play anyway, but forgot because she wasn't available in the last match, and apparently my assistant manager doesn't rate her at all. Mr. Blue Sky. Oh, played her on the side. Home guard. She's in. She shoots. And Orman just says, I will take that. So long, so long. I have no more subs. I can't do anything. Like, we are stuck with this. Home guard just, like, skates right on over it. Gayoro, I think that ricocheted in off of Finnegan. I think that's the third goal of this match that has gone against off of one of the bodies of our players. I don't know if I want to subject you guys to this much longer. And I do have to save my voice. Because I do like a really raspy Cockney accent. And some moments it kind of hurts. So maybe I should give myself a rest for a couple of hours before I have to go back into that world. Wheeler across. Look at all the space for Katie Hobson, and that's the shot she takes. Like, maybe we have too many players in the box. Do we potentially have too many players getting forward for this London City side? And they're going to go with the short corner again. What is with the short corners? Like, just absolutely bing, bang, boom. All right, good defensive play, but again, they remain in possession. Look how many bodies are all in this one little area. Terrible angle by Ishikawa. Good clearance by Finnegan. Robinson's not going to be able to get to that, though. Oh, I forgot I had moved. I forgot I had moved Gago up to striker. Oh, good play by Payne. Let's go. Come on, counterattack. Counterattack. How is my player with the ball the one who's moving the fastest on the pitch? Get forward. I mean, we're still imbalanced. I mean, really, what do I expect? All right, my friends. This has been a bit of an up and down stream. A huge win against Spurs to move forward in the FA Cup. We did get a win we desperately needed in the league, but we look absolutely god-awful against the London City Lionesses. And we are going to drop to, I think, 4-0-12 in the WSL. We are still far from being relegated. Can we at least get one back? I mean, Maz Pacheco, we just don't play well in the rain. In the middle, Kitagawa, not great. Absolutely not great. Well, I hope you have enjoyed release day, and release day of Football Manager 26. Hopefully things will get better, but until then, we got what we got. We gets what we gets, and we don't get upsets. Bullshit. We're gonna be upset. All right. We're raiding my friend Biz. Please join me over there if you're on the Twitch side. If you're on YouTube, go find something nice, and I will chat with all of you guys later. I will see you soon. Until then, my friends. Bye-bye.